Next up, I'm going to be brief because you guys are going to know when you see this point spread, you're going to know which side I like right away. We've got Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Notre Dame 11.5-point road favorites, 49.5 the total in this game. I like Georgia Tech. You're going to give me them as a home underdog here. I'm interested with Haynes King and company. A nice win for them against North Carolina. Defense was a little leaky in that North Carolina game, but I'm not going to give people are betting Notre Dame all the way up to 11.5 here. In this game. What? Because they pummeled Stanford. Stanford's fallen on hard times the last 2 weeks because Virginia Tech destroyed them, and so did Clemson.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Let's not give Notre Dame too much praise for winning that game. Let's not forget they were in a competitive 7-point game with Louisville. This is also a team that struggled to put away Miami, Ohio, didn't cover, lost to Northern Illinois. I think we're getting a little carried away here with the Irish love here, all the way up to 11.5 in this game against a very capable Georgia Tech squad. Now, I do worry with the run defense they're a run-heavy team. Notre Dame is pretty good against the run. Maybe it's a matchup advantage that people see, and it could be. They could have a tough time running it here, Georgia Tech. I agree with that, but we'll see how it goes. And it probably also, actually, I just realized this too and remembered that Haynes King did get banged up, at the end of that North Carolina game, and it could have something to do with that. Because he's day-to-day right now with the injury, and he suffered it toward the end of the North Carolina game on the weekend. And they still were able to win in spite of that. And but something to keep an eye on for sure. That might also have some reasoning behind the Notre Dame money move. So Haynes King's status is questionable early in the week, but he hasn't been ruled out. He's got the full week to still practice, hopefully be ready to go. Zach Pyron, it looks like, would get the start if Haynes King doesn't go. But the moment I hear Haynes King's a go, Ian Cameron betting Georgia Tech plus 11.5 will be a go as well. And that's just what I'm waiting on right now. C-Mac, what do you think? Notre Dame, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Notre Dame, the run defense good, but they've been really good against the pass. I mean, only 148. They've given up 120 still. Excellent. And the defense is 8th overall. That offensive line is good.
Haynes King and Jamal Haynes with Georgia Tech. They're definitely more way run-heavy offense. Way more, yep.
Haynes. It's day-to-day, so it's a wait for me. I think he's going to be fine. Brent Key said he's a tough kid, everything that I've just looked up.
Yeah, he is too.
He can run the ball, and I want him as a dog.
He'll never slide either. He'll take contact when he runs, Haynes King. He is a tough guy, tough kid.
By the way, he is in big games turnovers. That's been a little bit of my problem.
Yeah.
I lost a couple with them. Clemson, where he had, I think, 4 picks last year. So if he has turnovers, if he's playing, that could be a problem. But Brent Key as a dog here, it's hard not to like it. So I do. And Georgia Tech ended up luckily covering that game last week. I went with the team total because I was a little bit worried. But they got it done. It was a short number. A lot of people were on it, and they got the 10-point win. Or was it just 7 last week against North Carolina? It was 10, right?
It was by 10.
40. Yeah,
no,
41.
7. It was 7. Yeah, you got it right.
But
7.
Still, they just covered. Okay. Yeah.
How do you give? And we'll get. Is North Carolina on the slate later? I'm trying to look here. I'm sure they are. Or maybe they're not. No, I don't. They may not play this week. They might be on bye week. But how does North Carolina allow that?
Yeah, I think they're off.
I mean, Tom Brenneman on the broadcast said that is unbelievable that Georgia Tech got a 68-yard touchdown run in the final minute of a tie game there. No, it's not unbelievable. It's totally believable with that North Carolina defense. Trust me. There's nothing unbelievable about that, right?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Exactly.